After a topsy-turvy opening weekend, it's on to week 2, and we've got a good one here, as it'll be the Jacksonville Jaguars taking on the Denver Broncos.
Two clubs here, each looking to rebound from a Week 1 loss as we're underway on EA Sports. Wishing he had a mulligan. That's not how you want to start the game.
Not at all, because not only do you give up the penalty and good field position, but it just kills the momentum of your team as you start a game.
They'll run with his second-year man. This is Bashal Tootin. And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47.
Their first play from scrimmage is a pickup of 13.
And that's how you get started and open up a game. Really well-blocked play. Picked up a nice chunk of yardage. If you're the offensive line, that's exactly what you've talked about all week long in your meetings. Establish the line of scrimmage and take control. And they gave their running back plenty of room to rumble.
On first down, back to Tootin.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
You can look at this Bronco defense.
They're a unit that enters play way down, number 28 in the NFL right now against the run.
And being able to set the tone early in this game, because when you get down to it, it's that sign that we saw in their football facility when we visited with them. The one that said no explosives, no big plays, no chunk plays. That's what they've got to take care of.
Once more with Tootin.
And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Four receivers on the field. It's 3rd and 4. Now Lawrence.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
That opening drive looked good for a moment there, but they'll wind up being turned away thanks to the missed field goal.
And those especially hurt when you come into a game on the road. You're trying to get things to go your way early, and now you suffer a setback right out of the gate.
Well, now they'll start 3 yards shy of midfield after that long 57-yard miss.
To throw, here's Nix.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride.
Down the sideline he goes.
And all the way home for the Broncos score.
Marvin Mims,
his first touchdown here of the new campaign.
And the Broncos will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon.
Will Lutz on for the point after. And he's got it. 7-0 Broncos.
Makes the score. Broncos 7. Jaguars 0.
The Broncos kickoff unit out there to kick this one away.
This taken in at the goal line. And that's pretty good coverage by the kick team, as he'll only be able to get this past the 15-yard line and no further.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And they were in field goal range last time out, but couldn't connect.
It's early in the game, so I don't think that the confidence just goes entirely out of.
And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted.
Brandon Jones picking it off.
And he will take this across midfield and down to the 48-yard line.
Intercepted. The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Now it's Nix.
On the screen, this is Coleman.
On the move past the 40.
And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. That one goes for 24 yards.
And that's not a play that you see all that often at the start of a drive, but some teams, they don't mind doing it. And that one, well sold by the offensive lineman. They showed the pass, and then they got out into space, able to get some good blocks downfield and allow the play to be successful.
Throwing Nix.
Quick hitter here, it's complete. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. And that catch number 100 for his young career. And remember, only in his 2nd season. The future, bright.
2 yards to go, 2nd down. They'll run here with a rookie from Washington.
And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2.
2 yards still to go. 3rd down now. They'll try to run for it with Dobbins.
Now this is not going to be enough. Was in search of 2 yards and only got halfway there.
Well, they picked up a portion of it, but not all that they needed. Now that leads to a decision on 4th and 1. Let's see what they decide to do.
And no field goal try here from the red zone offense out there. They'll go for it on 4th.
They're going for it with Dobbins.
And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown.
J.K. Dobbins, his first rushing touchdown on the year. And the Broncos' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points.
Lutz to try to add the PAT. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead.
14, Jaguars nothing.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
That's going to be taken at the goal line, and he'll return it. And that's pretty good coverage by the kick team, as he'll only be able to get this past the 15-yard line and no further. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back, but make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Now Lawrence. He gets it complete to A.T. Perry.
And they'll be stopped at the 28 on a play that started at the 14. They pick up 14.
First down, Jacksonville.
Lawrence will throw. That's to the second-year tight end, Harold Fannin.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
It's a well-designed play here. 3 wide receivers in the formation. They're all going to run deep routes to put pressure on the safeties. And then they let their tight end cut his route off a little shorter and work toward the middle of the field. That's a difficult route to try to defend.
From midfield now, Lawrence.
Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Perry. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field, because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed first down there. They've needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig out of this hole.
And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone.
From the 21, here's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Up the middle, it's Tootin.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 7th play of this drive coming up, and a long way to go on 3rd down.
Looking to throw, Lawrence.
And that is incomplete. He was waving his arms, wanted the football, but he dropped it. And that reminds me of the story you told me from your days at Tennessee. We don't need to mention the other guy's name, but when he dropped an open pass and you blew coverage on, what did you say to him?
Yeah, it's really not right since I blew coverage, but since he dropped the pass, I said, well, maybe next time he'll just walk it out here and hand it to you. Would that be easier? He wasn't real thrilled with that.
That's cold-blooded. Cold-blooded. So it's a second missed field goal here in this first half. He'll have to think about that going forward. Maybe time for a little soul-searching as well.
Yeah, the head coach might be looking towards the heavens because you wonder if this will affect the 4th down decision-making going forward. If you get 4th and 3, 4th and 4, situations that used to be calls for the kicker might get a second thought.
And he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 42.
You look at this Jaguar defense.
This unit, they're hoping to improve against the pass because right now, Charles, number 27 in the NFL.
Definitely going to need to be physical with these receivers, whether that's right at the line of scrimmage, trying to jam them and bump them off their routes, or when the ball arrives and you go ahead and put your shoulder into them and try and knock it loose.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Nix. To the right side and intercepted. Picked off by Antonio Johnson.
And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line.
At the 36-yard line.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
On play action, Lawrence. Open man, that's Fannin.
And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a second and about a foot.
The coach is always harp on the quarterback reading the defense and getting it to the open man. That's good recognition there. And how about what he did after the catch?
Yeah, hit your tight end, let him get some rack.
Yeah, when he gets moving, not many guys want to come over and put a hit on him, do they?
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. Lawrence. He's got his target. That's complete.
And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. The drive stays alive. A 3rd down gain of 8.
Well, let's be honest about the whole thing. When you're looking for a reliable set of hands on 3rd down, the first thought is often not fullback. But that's who they turn to there. And he does a nice job of securing the football and picking up the 1st down.
Throwing again here. It's Lawrence. They'll try and set up the screen to Tootin.
They hold him to only 2 there on the screen. It's 2nd down.
actions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
Here's a 2nd and 8. Lawrence now off the bootleg. Left side, he's got the tight end, Fannin. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville.
Touchdown, Jacksonville.
Harold Fannin.
A 16-yard touchdown.
And the Jaguars have cut it back within a score.
Now the try here for the extra point. And that one makes it 14-7.
Makes the score Broncos 14, Jaguars 7. Cam Little to kick off for the Jaguars.
Here's the Jaguar kick team now as they run up and send this one away.
And that one going to hop into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Second quarter about to begin from Denver. It's the Broncos in possession of the football as they've got it 2nd down and 11. Nix to the air. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
That's an excellent play by the defender. He diagnosed that one, closed quickly, and helped force the incompletion.
Here's Nix. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 45-yard line.
Here's Coleman on the draw. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line.
6 yards to pick up, and that's a 1st down. The Broncos had 0-1 in the year following the loss in the opener. And listen, they knew last week they were in for a tough fight on the road. But now here's the home opener and a chance to get things right.
And I like the way that you presented that, because the bottom line is they didn't come out of that loss discouraged.
Does the big boy have the juice? And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Touchdown, Jaguars.
Out comes the kicking team here for the extra point. And oh, it's blocked. That's a live ball scooped up by the offense.
Cam Little to kick off for the Jaguars.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away.
And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin at the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And not the first time that they're coming back out off of a turnover, but the last one really hurt Charles with that pick six.
And it feels like the whole team's infected right now, doesn't it? It's not just been one person. It's kind of been a group effort with the mistakes that happened. Can they put that aside, kind of start over, and put together a nice drive?
This quarterback now 6 of 10 in this first half. He's got his guys a first down here.
On the counter now, it's Dobbins. And that one opened up for him well as he'll take this down to the 26-yard line. Another first down, this time on a gain of 19.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
Bottled up, fumble. It's out, it's loose. And the Jags grab it.
You remember in preseason we were going to the different training camps and visiting teams, and we always would see the running backs working out and going through those gauntlet drills, and, you know, guys either slapping at the ball.
And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure that they have it right. So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. Working out of the gun is Nix. A short throw to Ingram.
And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have.
And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted.
Picked off by Travis Hunter. And the Jaguars are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very... Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Pat Surtain.
Intercepted. The Broncos take over first and 10. At the
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on first and 10.
A handoff running left is Dobbins.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score.
J.K. Dobbins
With 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game.
And the Broncos are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Lutz good on the extra point. And the lead is up to 8.
Broncos 21. Jaguars 13.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
And by rule, that comes out to the 40-yard line, so good opportunity for this offense with solid field position. Lawrence bringing the Jaguars up first and 10
at the 40.
Out of the gun, he'll throw.
He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack.
Trevor Lawrence sacked. A 10-yard loss on the play. It's second down.
Here's Lawrence to throw.
Looking for his running back, and he's got him.
The Jaguars on third down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 14.
Third down.
Now Lawrence to throw.
A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
These two offenses offenses have gone up and down the field so far in the first half. And finally, I say, here's a stop on third down.
The Cook now on to punt as he gets this one away.
And that is much too long. That's into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
25 yards there on the catch and run. The big play to start him out. Has him at the 45 already.
45-yard line.
From the gun, it's a handoff to Coleman. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instincts. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play.
To throw is Nix.
They'll complete this to Ingram as tight end. A yard in the wrong direction makes third down tougher. Third down and 9.
In today's NFL, we're accustomed to the tight end getting downfield and creating plays and wreaking a little havoc in the secondary. Not on this one, though. They diagnosed that one really well.
Tried the dump off, lost yardage.
Operating from the gun, here's Nix.
And the throw there going to be incomplete.
One first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
On fourth down, Jeremy Crawshaw on to punt.
He'll send this one into the mile-high air, and it's a good one. Bust through the tackle. Officially, that'll be marked down as just a 28-yard punt. And the Jaguars go on offense, first down and 10.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it would be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
Shooting now on first and 10.
And some room to run now. And he's got this to the 30 before being taken down.
24 yards the gain there. Another first down as well.
And the Jaguar first down.
They'll try the middle with Gurindo. And he's able to work his way down inside the red zone to the 19-yard line.
Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last two plays.
So here's a first and 10 now down inside the 20. Again, it's Gurindo. Alex Singleton, a former Canadian League star, in on the stop.
Looks like they're establishing a pretty good pattern here because they've been very heavy in the running game on the last 4 plays.
Yeah, you took the words right out of my mouth. So far, 4 plays in this drive, all 4 on the ground.
And now they'll throw it with Lawrence.
Rush coming, and he's taken down.
So now after the sack of Lawrence, the Jags looking at a 3rd and long.
And it's 3rd down. 3rd and long.
and long. They'll look to throw.
Well, it's hit and the ball is free. And this ball recovered by the offense. But remember, they cannot advance it here in the final 2 minutes of the half. So this will be blown dead, and it'll come back to the spot of the fumble.
Now a field goal try coming up here for the Jags. This will be from 49 yards out. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. And that'll get the lead down to 5.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive.
And they've got a little under 40 seconds to go if they want to try to put something together here.
Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half.
First down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
This quarterback now 10 of 16 throwing the football. It's first and 10.
To throw, here's Nix.
Drops it off for Coleman. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. Another first down, this time on a gain of 19.
Well, they use him a lot out of the backfield. He had 5 catches a week ago, and he makes another catch here for good yardage.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
This quarterback now over 200 yards already in this first half. It's first and 10. A handoff, Coleman between the tackles. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. Now a timeout.
A loss of 2.
7 seconds left in the first half.
At the 23-yard line.
Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss.
Now it's Nix.
And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock.
Really good coverage all over the field, and took away his intended read and almost dared him to try for his guy out of the backfield. No surprise on that one. It doesn't connect.
And now they'll take a timeout defensively. After the second down play, they burn the timeout, making him sweat out the final few ticks here in the second quarter. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. From the right hash, this from an even 40 yards out.
The kick by Lutz is good.
So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Broncos with a lead, and they will be receiving this kickoff here as quarter 3 is underway.
And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And, Charles, they've got the lead. I would imagine the overall halftime tone was a positive one, but what do you think the talking points were in the locker room?
Well, if there were 3 talking points at the half, partner, all of them were about turnovers because they were pretty loose with the ball. Otherwise, this lead could be even bigger. Now, I don't think that they overly harped on it, but I think they told them, guys, if you want to keep calling those plays that are exciting, you've got to take care of the ball. Otherwise, we may have to dial things back a little bit.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Now a give right side, Coleman. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That'll wind up as a loss on the play, so now they're staring at a third down and 12.
Bringing up third and 12.
Throwing Nix.
Throw left side, complete to Ingram. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. Last play they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Coleman will try up the middle. He'll take this from the 40 up to the 45 for a gain of 5.
Running lanes ran a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
A give up the middle to Dobbins.
And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain.
The tackle made at the 47-yard line. A gain of a yard on the play brings up third and 4.
This now a 3rd and 4.
They'll try and run for it here. It's Coleman. That is brought down short. 2 yards there. Needed 4. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it.
They're going. It's Nix. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. Things looking much rosier for him here in week 2. They work with the lead as they've got it 1st and 10.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Not a huge carry there on 1st down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on 2nd down.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Coleman. And they get him behind the line, so that short gain on 1st down quickly negated. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the 1st.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw.
He gets this underneath to Dobbins.
And a good job defensively. They stop him short of the 1st at the 32.
A gain of 6 yards. It's 4th down.
They'll go for it. Here's Nix.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And they will finally stop him as he's down to the 40-yard line.
Intercepted by the Jaguars. It's a turnover on downs.
Running straight ahead with Tootin. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be 2nd down.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front. Because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
Lawrence will throw. He'll get this out to Tootin.
And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. That one good for a gain of 13 for Jacksonville and a 1st down.
13 yards. 1st down, Jaguars.
Looking to throw, Lawrence.
Over the middle, complete. It's Thomas. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the Broncos' 22-yard line.
Lawrence. That's complete. He's got Tootin.
And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. It'll be a gain of 5. And now that sets up 3rd and 2.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Here's Lawrence. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2.
And they'll try and throw forward with Lawrence.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Jags come up empty on 4th down. And that will force a turnover on downs.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive.
We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys are tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. They will run again with Coleman. And some room to work. And they work this well upfield across the 35.
53 yards rushing for him in the ball game now on 14 carries.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Back to throw now on 1st down. He's got a man. It's his fullback. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
38-yard line.
They'll run up the gut with Dobbins.
He's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Now Dobbins again on 2nd down.
And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down.
The backup Stidham, his first throw. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
And he's going to miss this one. Wide to the left from distance. It's no good, but there is a flag down. He might get another shot at this.
Well, that flag puts them on their heels a little bit more defensively as the officials walk it upfield.
Yeah, and they can blame the officials all they want, but bottom line, it's their own fault because, to me, that was an avoidable call. Stay focused and avoid major mistakes like that.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Now it's Stidham. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. Third down.
Third down and the 11.
Backed up here. Tough spot. Needing 11 yards to pick up the first.
Here's Stidham to throw. On the screen, this is Coleman. And he'll only get this to the 17, well shy of what he needed. 5 yards, not enough, and it'll be fourth down. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. This to make it a two-score game.
The kick by Lutz is good.
And that will extend their lead even further.
So that's, CD, an important one here in the fourth quarter.
And that importance cannot be overstated. All eyes on both sidelines were staring that one down all the way. The significance is that they made it a two-score game. Still lots of time left to go, but likely that was their goal at the start of the drive. Get 3 points, make it a two-score game, and they were able to get it done.
At their own 27-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And the complexion of this one has changed a fair amount. That last field goal made it a two-score game, so they need to get points out of this drive relatively quickly.
2 yards the loss, second and 12.
Well, that's pretty symptomatic about how things have gone here. That play was just shut down right from the start.
And not going to give them a lot of confidence to help turn things around. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on second and 12.
Play action. It's Lawrence. This pass taken in by Fannin. Down the left sideline.
And down to the 16-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 59 yards.
And normally when you think about huge field-flipping plays like this, it's that shifty slot receiver, that burner on the outside. Not here. That's a tight end doing work down the field. Where's the oxygen mask? He's going to need it after that one. A big, big play.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, second and 2.
He was brought down by Pat Surtain. It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2.
They go play action now. Lawrence
rolling to his right. And he's just going to throw this one out of bounds here. Nowhere to go with it. Incomplete.
One thing you always worry about when he breaks the pocket is he going to take off with it? That time, the pressure was starting to close in, and he's just got to throw this one away.
The offense on third down, they've had their troubles. Just 1 for 6. Here it's third and 2.
He's got his running back out of the backfield.
And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown.
Isaac Guerrero
From 8 yards out.
And the Jaguars have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth.
Will line up for the 2-point.
Lawrence going to look to throw for it.
And he will get into the end zone as a 2-point conversion is successful. And the lead is down to a field goal here in the fourth.
Cam Little to kick off for the Jaguars.
Here's the Jaguar kick team now as they run up and send this one away. Boy, a bad break. Just got the lead on the touchdown, and now they're going to have to go 40-yard line here as things get good in the fourth quarter. Looking to put a drive together.
He'll start with a handoff to Dobbins. And slow going there as he'll only get a yard, maybe, up to the 41.
And for the defense, this is a spot where you don't want to totally sell out to stop the run, but you do have a pretty good idea of what you're going to see. And that's good work right there to keep them in check on that first down carry.
Now we're at the 41, 2nd and 9.
Stidham. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
The good signal callers will never go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they were able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football and force an incompletion.
Stidham, 3rd down from the gun. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted.
Picked off by Antonio Johnson.
And what a return as he brings this one all the way back to the 25-yard line.
A handoff. This is Tootin.
They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
Good yardage there on first down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs. Keep the clock running. If they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your second down play.
Flushed out right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
At this point in the second half, one mistake on a forced throw could doom your chances of a comeback. So that's the right call there to just throw that one away.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down.
Now Lawrence.
And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free. And it brings up 4th down. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This will be a 37-yard attempt. And this is going to be no good. He misses it off to the left. And instead of tying it up, they'll remain down by 3. A fourth quarter miss like that, there is no lonelier feeling than that kicker right now.
As we all know, a lot of these games, they come down to special teams. And when that chance comes, you have to perform in order to help your team get over the top.
Could have tied it. Instead, they remain down 3. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 25-yard line.
Running left, Coleman. Only a couple there as he'll be brought down about the 28.
And this is the worry because sometimes you get a little too predictable in spots like this. You know you're going to run the ball, but they know you're going to run the ball as well. And now you look up and you're staring at an important 3rd down.
Stidham.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 23 yards, the final tally.
Broncos, first down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Now they hand off to Coleman. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line.
That tackle by Trayvon Walker. Nice play. He blows that up behind the line of scrimmage.
So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. To throw is Stidham. A short throw to Ingram. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
And he'll work his way inside the 30 now to the 28.
59 yards rushing for him now to this point. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 3.
At the 28-yard line.
Now it's Stidham. And he's going to go down here. A sack. They push him back to the 34. Calling a loss of 5. A big sack to bring up 3rd down. Three points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So it's Bronco football as we get your reset here. Now this is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. Now Stidham.
And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. This to swell the lead to 6. And this is going to wind up left. Well struck, but it's no good. And that will keep this a 3-point game. Maybe an important 4th quarter miss as this stays a 3-point game.
Yeah, now overtime is very much in the equation here. Just what you mentioned, a 3-point game. They get a drive, put it through the posts. We could have some free football, couldn't we?
They'll try and set up the screen to Tootin.
Nice job by the defense figuring that play out and holding it to a short game, but I don't think the offense is going to be daunted. They actually accomplished their goal there. Now they've got them aware that they can throw a screen at them, maybe to slow the pass rush down a little bit, and they can throw it downfield.
And he's going to bowl his way forward to the 48.
Lawrence. Open man, the tight end Fannin.
And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
And he'll keep it moving down to the 15-yard line. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout, as the clock will stop with 1:06 left to go in the game.
Here's 2nd down and 3. Once more with Tootin.
And he is going to lose yardage here.
Well, this feels like a late season game, even though it's just week 2. Here's a big 3rd down. Here's Lawrence.
And that will be incomplete.
Partner, they've got one chance left to keep this one going, and I think for you and me, let's think along with their offensive coordinator now. Has to think back, cycle through every play of this contest, and remember what's worked and what hasn't. Because right here, he needs the best play of the game in order to keep this one alive.
Here we go. This is 4th down. Here we go. Gotta have it. Lawrence. And they'll find the open man. That's complete.
He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the 4th.
Wow. Wow.
Extra point attempt to come here. He missed one earlier, remember, but this time he gets it to go.
Jaguars 31, Broncos 27. Cam Little, the kickoff.
Here's the Jaguar kick team now as they run up and send this one away.
And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in the landing zone, this will come out to the 20. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Now Stidham. He'll find Dobbins out of the backfield.
Well, no, Coach, but there's just not time right now for throws that short.
Yeah, sometimes you can't just take what the defense gives you. As Coach Madden likes to say, sometimes you have to take what you want.
They'll come up now on 2nd down. Stidham. Able to find Mims. And he's going to get out of bounds with the 1st down. So that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the 1st and save a timeout.
That's good for a Broncos 1st down.
Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. A little antsy on the left side of the line.
Yeah, I think they got the guy in the end. I think they got the DN there on that one. And let's face it, he is so amped up, wanting to get a good get off on the snap, jump too quickly.
Now Stidham. This is caught by Waddle.
And he is out of bounds inside the 35.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch him drop for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Here's Stidham. A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
Passing lanes, tough to come by with so many defensive backs on the field here late in the game. And it's not just the number of bodies, it's their quickness and their agility that makes it tough to complete a pass.
Stidham to throw it. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Picked up by Foyesade Oluwakin.
And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Touchdown, Jaguar.
Charles, he was looking for just a short throw. Kept it in range for the rare linebacker pick 6.
And give him full credit for his focus. He just kept the quarterback in his sights, and when he was looking to throw, he positioned himself perfectly to be there for the interception. He made the play of the game for his defense right there.
Cam Little, the kickoff.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10. Stidham right back to it after the pick 6. Into the hands of Ingram.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game.
Here's first down.
One final shot. They'll look to throw.
And that'll be complete to Dobbins.
And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line.
Well, somebody lit a fire under that offense during the break, Charles. Remember, they trailed at intermission. They come out, they have the big second half, and that lifts them to the victory.
And Brandon